cursed combination of me and Marcus just being zipped together. So that was good. That was good. This guy's birthday. We're doing something tomorrow for him. I think is he streaming today? He should have. Yeah, I thought he was streaming. Yeah, I hope y'all have like a very lovely evening, and I feel so inspired. I'm so inspired to just get into everything, think about what videos to do this year, and then I'm so inspired for it. So let's get into it. Here we go. We're back to streaming on it. I think I fixed it. I think we're good. Okay, we back on stream. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Oh my god, I can put dual stream on. Oh, they didn't know they had this feature. I would have done it on my main channel. Crazy. I see like the little thing rolls. The little thing rolls. Like the name goes up. I'm like, oh, okay, 5 gifted, 100 gifted, and the number reveals itself. It's like, okay, 100 gifted. Let's go. Santana for the 150 gifted today. That was the first 100 gifted subs in one go in 2026. True, just there. And God, I thought I said 1,000 one day. One day, that would be an insane day. Insane day. So yes, I am now streaming on YouTube as well on my other channel. So I know people like watching stuff on YouTube, so thought we'd do it there as well. That's all TikTok as usual. But I think it officially works now. It's not on my main channel. I just want to test like doing streams on another channel. So I know people like on another stuff on YouTube. Yes. Oh my god, who's Jimmy? I didn't mean to click on Jimmy. Who's Jimmy? Yes, we're live with 10 people watching. Let's go. I figured it's going to start off slow. The more people discover it instead of doing it on my main channel. But I was getting 200 max views on my main channel anyway, so I don't know. Maybe I'll still do just Loser Fruit main channel live for I don't know. But I don't know. The thing why I don't, J-Rage, is this is what happens when you look up someone's name and you look them up or you get a recommendation. The first thing you get is their live or their live VOD. You don't get their actual edited videos, which is fine. But this is just pushed. The VODs are just pushed more like the same as your normal videos, and I'd rather just my normal videos just be pushed by themselves. So I see what you mean, but yeah, that's kind of the problem. So when it would recommend, like the end of a video would recommend another, it would automatically recommend the live VOD, and so I'm like, that's why I'm doing it. Well, 1 to 10 watch it online. Let's go. Chat is apparently disabled for the stream. Don't know what's happening. We'll figure it out. We'll all the settings are good. I'll I'm doing. Apparently, I'm doing on both vertical and nat. How cool is that? I feel like most people would scroll past lives and find your edited videos, but then it's just like another space. My edited video could have been the first thing they saw on their homepage, but instead it's my live VOD. So they'd have to scroll a few more times for it to go. And yeah, unless I see someone have it all in one place that is very successful for that, I'm not gonna do it unless I see someone else. Yes. Oh my god, the OGs be here. The freaking buddies here. The OGs are here. Let's go. The first VOD of the year. First VOD of the year. The first VOD of the year. Yeah, most people lazy don't scroll. Exactly. We're so lazy. So am I. Like, if I'm so... Yeah. I don't understand. Excellent. No, it's not. No, I'm just talking about the regular YouTube people go on to. I am. Alright, it's time. It is time. Yeah, no, it's super cute. The community did that. Absolutely super cute. Lazy cinema, super lazy. So how this works, how YouTube works is it's slightly delayed, but it's higher quality. So the VODs stay at max quality on YouTube post because YouTube is prioritizing like VODs mostly of the live streams. So yeah, for people who can't make it because my stream time doesn't suit a lot of people. Yeah, and there's nothing I can do about it. I ain't gonna risk my health for that anymore. Or as much. Mark, thanks for gifting the sub. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks for the hype. Level 14 hype train. Thank you all for the level 14 hype train. The first level 14 hype train of 2026. Let's go. And now that it is done. It is time to put the spoiler tag on. The spoiler tag is on. Okay, if you haven't watched Strange Things season finale, you probably should leave. You need to leave. Like, sorry, you go watch it right now, but I want to yap about it. Oh my god, I had to... So it came out at 12 p.m. our time, but Marcus was asleep until like 3 p.m. So I was just anxiously waiting for him to come on. I will first say my opinion, then I'm ready to hear yours. I have no notes. It was perfect. I loved it. I think I'm going to cry talking about it. I have nothing. I'm a little sad. I'm a lot sad that it's over. That's something I've been watching for years and talking about people for years is over. And I got to watch all these kids grow up and all this stuff. And like, I'm so sad. I'm getting a little bit depressed. It's over. I think they did. Yeah, I kept like, the show was over. Then I kept thinking about it for a moment. Then I kept crying again. And I was like, okay, calm down. And then I kept crying again. I have no notes. I'm just like, wow, I don't know. There's not a thing I would change. There is not an absolute thing I would change. And I thought that was amazing. There's never been a show that's super wrapped up. Don't know if I've ever had a show where I'm like, wow, okay. I'm satisfied with that ending. I cried when 11 sacrificed themselves. I cried saying the end is good. I loved the ending. I loved it all. I loved it. TikTok will probably complain about the lack of deaths, but I think it makes sense. It makes sense. Hey, it's all about D&D and the whole party kept alive. That's absolutely a W. Y'all are kind of... I personally think red flag. If you know someone who's upset that there wasn't enough deaths, maybe space yourself from that person. If any of your friends think there wasn't enough deaths, maybe space yourself from them because, you know, you're a little odd. You know, like if they need killing to feel something, maybe like space yourself from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe because I was like, I just don't know if that's what it's ever been about, really. Yeah, a bunch of military people died. That's fine. That's not what we cared about. I don't know where the volume went. I'm so sorry. Man, I know that's just me. I loved it. Yes, like people got so addicted to like they want to be surprised by Game of Thrones sudden kills. And like that's not the only way to do it. But yeah, no, the whole party survived. The whole D&D party survived. And that was kind of like, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Oh my God, my face was shocked when Steve fell off. I was like, oh, God, but I'm so glad they didn't. I'm so glad they didn't kill anyone off. I'm so glad, apart from Vecna. And I like even like that there's my favorite moment was Mike's speech at the end. My favorite moment was Mike's speech. Did 11 die? Is it Mike was like, oh. Yeah. And to those saying the fight was too easy, I'm sorry, it took them 5 seasons of fighting to get there. I don't think you know what a easy fight is. They've lost a lot of people along the way. This whole minute battle alone. Like it. They've got it all together. Of course, it's gonna be easy to get. They all got to fight it together. 11 popped off. But yeah, I think it was great. I don't know, I think it was great. What was I saying? But yeah, no, the Mike speech at the end. I thought that was so cool. And maybe 11 and Carly's are both still alive somewhere. Maybe. So I can only say one person died. CGI special effects were good. I think they were good. Music they were using was good. My favorite thing is I love when after the fact they don't just do like a mysterious ending. I personally think open-ended endings are shit story writing. But it's up for interpretation, it's art. No. Give me the characters what they're doing now after the event. All right? Thank you. I need that. Thank you. I need to know that Joyce and Harper, their relationship's going well, that the older kids, you know, what they're doing in their lives. I need to know, are the parents of the Wheelers fine? They're fine. I mean, they look better, but they're fine. Like, I need that. The D&D section, I need to know. They had the whole graduation. I love it. I was like, oh, I was eating that up. I could have it longer, but it was perfect the way it is. Them playing D&D at the end was, I think we guessed that on stream when we made predictions. We said that they were going to play D&D at the end. And Max is like, well, this is stupid. This is what kind of ending? We just die? We just die in this? I thought you were storytelling, and Mike rips out the best speech after being kind of mid all the time, I won't lie. Yeah. Photobomb, thanks for the 81 months. Max and Lucas got a happy ending. Wish for more backstory. Actually, I said no notes, but one thing I would change. There's one thing I would change, and that would be when Max was going through the memories to lead 11 and Carly. To the kids, I wish they were running through more memories. I thought that was so fun. I wish there was like maybe 6 memories that they're just kind of sprinted through. It's like, yep. Because when she was running through like the high school, yep. She's like, yep, here's Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler making out. Yep, I've been here before. Yep, and giving us that. I thought that was so fun. That's what happens. She was awesome. She was awesome going through it. I wanted to see them backtrack through some more of the memories, and go speed through it. I think that just would have been fun. They only went to 3 memories. No, I mean, no, not Holly leading them. I mean the other ones. I cried more at Fruity's wedding than Stranger Things. I'm a better storyteller than the Duffer Brothers. Or maybe that's real. Steve bait death, perfect. You had to do that. I loved that. I think everyone's favorite character is literally Steve. You gotta have a moment where he's like, you could lose him. You're like, oh my god, that would be insane. Blessed that he wasn't dead, because I want Steve alive. Sorry, him being alive for the whole thing is way more valuable than a quick shock factor death. No, I'm sorry. Anyone who says they needed more deaths, you need like a shock factor death just is boring. I'm sorry. Yeah, boring. And why I'm also glad that no one died is because of quite similar to like the Avengers. Spoiler alert for the Avengers, but when Iron Man sacrificed himself, everyone only talked about Iron Man, and no one really talked about Black Widow, who also sacrificed herself, and it just overshadowed that as well. So that's why I was kind of glad that it's just 11, and maybe it wasn't even. Maybe it wasn't even. Carly as well, but we weren't as attached to her, I guess. I loved Will and his powers more than Elle and her powers. I loved Elle. I loved Elle. Will was really interesting. Him connecting to Vecna, being like, you don't have to do this. And he's like, no, I wanted to do this. You don't have to know this is who I am. Like, that whole thing was so cool. That was so perfect. Oh, so perfect. I don't know. Is Derek's family still in the barn? Wouldn't have minded a little catch up with Derek's family. We assume they're okay because Derek does come and play D&D with Holly at the end. So we assume they're all chill. They're all chill. I don't know if Erica got like a little moment after either. The big boss battle felt a little one-sided. Would have been good for them to struggle a little more. I just disagree with it. I just disagree with it. I just think they've struggled enough. I felt the struggle was all in the kids being alone with him and the timing of it. But I think they've gone through enough pain. They've gone through enough pain. 11 was Slay. But the thing is cool is why it was so easy also is because there was actually 11 there popping off. And she's learned her powers. She's actually there and she's popping up, and it was cool. I was like, yeah. Joyce got the final blow. Iconic. She's the queen. Love her. Yeah, I don't know. I loved it. I really want Nancy to be in another action role or something. She's cool. She is so cool. We got promised 6 deaths of main characters. I don't know where you read that. I don't know. Why are you so obsessed with death? Why are you so obsessed? I don't know. Like, where'd you even get that? Oh, yeah. We didn't get the story of Vicky. Vicky should have been helping Robin with the tapes or something at least. Or something. She just kind of vanished, huh? She just like went, oh, I didn't mean to turn to subscribers. Right, sorry. So she just, yeah. I got the mad crush on Nancy. She looks like Alien. The lead character of Alien. She looked like that. She could do it. The finale is kind of setting up for a spin-off for 11. Nah. I didn't feel spin-off energy from any of that. Honestly, but I need to like look at all the theories, and then I haven't been scrolling, but I need to look at all the theories or anything. I just want to know what yours was. Oh my god, what? If you've never watched Stranger Things, Ellie, don't listen to me. Watch it. Watch it. No, Ellie, don't. Oh yeah, Dustin's girlfriend wasn't there either. But yeah. It doesn't take too long to watch it. I think it's worth it. It's worth watching it. You can skip a few seasons. As long as you don't skip season 4 and season 1 and then season for finale, you're fine. So it's season 2, season 3, alright. Marcus was so mad that Barb wasn't brought back to life. Let's talk about it. Where's Barb? Where's Barb? But yes, I'm so sad. I'm so sad about the end. This got to be the best show. They didn't take an interpretive ending, really. It's just one of two. It's really like 11's alive and somewhere in Iceland chilling. Or that's how Mike is coping with it, is telling himself that. Yeah. All the art at the end was so cool. No, we got it was peak. Like the only note I have is if Max was leading them through more memories. But yeah, no, it just all makes it's just like, oh my god, it made so much sense. So why does he have trouble with the cave? He could actually go in the cave. It's a mind flayer stopping him from going to the cave and finding out who he is. But then he's like, no, but I am him. He's just going down on the sword already. And yeah, I know. Eddie's death needed to hold the weight of deaths, otherwise it would have been overshadowed by shock deaths. They did it right. Yeah, I think so. I know we need a little bit more of the Max stuff, but yeah. Oh, so good. Max is a killer character. Absolutely killer character. Vecna just kept taking L's after L's, and then they finally took the final blow. 11 took him out properly. She came into her own for sure. Like, darling. They needed more Henry Kirill backstory. You didn't think they went into it enough? I think it's quite... No, you see a lot of it. I would actually argue you see a lot of it. That's A you do. That's A you do, for sure. The actor who played Vecna, Henry Creel, went to school with Joyce and Hopper, was never covered. Oh, that Joyce knew who he was? I don't know, because they always would use the word Vecna. Yeah, maybe some parts have been cut. Maybe. Wondered about that guy in the briefcase. There's still more. Yeah, I mean, there's still more of things. For sure. Yeah. Maybe he wasn't named. The guy with the briefcase. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe they didn't want to show too much. But yeah, would you really have... My question is, I don't know if it would ruin it. I think, would it ruin it to see the backstory of his briefcase if you really... Oh, sorry. Briefcase, suitcase. Because then you would have been taken to who made it, how did it come to be, and that... I don't know if that would have taken away from it. I don't know. Where's 11? She's either dead or she's chilling in Iceland, baby. All right? Let her happen. I would love to see more of Vecna, though, the actor. The actor. I don't know. Hopper lost 2 of his daughters. Yeah. Suitcase was fine. It inferred it came from the energy department. I think it might have just taken away if they went more into it. People were just saying they needed more lore, but I think it would have been fine. No, I think everything was perfect, honestly. Everything was perfect. Because I'm like, but then if you spent more time, I don't know. Vecna prequel series could be a thing. Could be a thing. Well, that's what the Broadway show is that they have going on, but I think it's in America. It's in America, and it was in London. Is that there is a prequel, but it is a Broadway show. I don't know if they'll ever make an actual show of it. I just don't. If I will always stand on this fact alone, if you just watched the Stranger Things finale and you were disappointed or you didn't like it, you probably weren't watching. You probably had your phone, you were scrolling TikTok, you were that, or you just think it's cool to hate, or you're media illiterate. Because I just don't know how you could not like it. I just don't know how you could not think that that was a great ending. I don't know. If you're hating because no main character died, y'all need to see a therapist. What do you mean? Stranger Things has never been about. It's not Final Destination. Who's dying next? It ain't nothing more. And if you're hating it because it's rushed, you just wanted more. It's good. That's also a sign of good. That's not a sign of hate. That's all. That's my opinion. Now you can never change. Cinema. A lot of 11 Stranger Things mugging. What is this drawing you've sent me? Why is it a horse half drawn? Nah, trust me, there'd be people hating because it's cool to hate. Trust me. There would be. It's the same people who write pushing 30 on content creators TikToks because they literally don't know how else to bring someone down. But I don't. The thing is, people are being like, could have done more deaths, could have done more. Like, the fight was too easy. What would you have added? What would you have added that would have made sense? What would you have added? Because I've not heard a legitimate argument being like, this is what I would have done. No, that's the writer's job. What do you mean? If you have a problem with something, what's your solution? Otherwise, you're just a complaining Cassandra, and I don't want you. I don't know. I know. I actually get really flattered about the pushing 40 comments on my TikToks because it's like, you have nothing and with so many flaws, but the one you're pointing out is the fact that I age like everyone else. Thank you. You must not see the other flaws. Apart from my humanity. But what's the plot holes, Jolly? What do you need? What do you need? The Mind Flayer and Vecna builds in season 1 all to be destroyed in 5 minutes. Did you not watch any of the show? Of it fucking up so many things? It lost when we went 1v1 in that environment, but it was terrorizing for seasons. 4 seasons. Hello? They've been battling this bitch for 5 seasons. Hello? Then they finally got to the core of it, and the fight wasn't long enough. It's over. I don't know. I'm a big fan. I don't really care about action scenes that much. I feel like with any shouldn't be ever criticized. Yeah. I mean, things can be criticized though. Have you ever stopped being an immortal? Base trade, I think about that every day. Vampire. I want to become a vampire. Everything just felt rushed. But then, like, what though? What? What felt... You can't just say everything. I hate vague sentences. Be specific with your complaints or shut up. I think Vecna was set up to be all this powerful, being that like stronger than ever before. I think if he went into Eleven's mind, it would have been tug of war. You are like, it's just like you're forgetting like season 4. She battled him within his own mind. She wasn't even her full self battling him. They've fought before. They have fought before. Vecna has been intimidating before. This was more about finding out about the mind flare, about where it all becomes what controls Vecna. It wasn't really about Vecna. He's fucked him up in seasons before. They did the bait and switch that Vecna was actually could have been good. I don't know. They still got their kills off. If you need to hate, hate because it's over, not because it happened. I think 11 being alive or Mike coping is just not knowing is cool, because I think the way that Mike said it, if it is coping, is just really beautiful. I think. I don't know. I was just like, that's really like, wow. That got me. Elle chucked a rock at the spider and made a door into it and slapped Vecna around. It was so rushed. What? She showed up. She didn't even rush to get there, to be honest with you. She jumped. They're at the center. Then she got to the other center and threw a rock at it to be like, hey, don't kill him. Jonathan and Nancy still not looking up at each other. They're in love. They didn't look... no, they ain't looking at each other like they're in love. They're looking at each other like they're friends. Yeah, no, that ain't love. I don't think they ever really looked like they're in love. The only reason they got together is bonded trauma. They didn't really love each other that much. They love each other as friends, but nah. I would love to do... It made me want to do, like... This ending was so good. Yeah, I think so. Was anyone even sad about Carly? Oh, kinda. I think so. The writers kept alluding being extremely more powerful than season 4, and so did 11. Get stronger. Yeah, he was more powerful with the help with the kids, yeah. And then... He didn't get to spend a long time in it, though. He didn't expect to get to spend a long time being super, super powerful. No. Wait. Did you not see, like, the massive thing coming down at the very beginning of the episode? Almost crushing the entirety of their existence? I think it's because people don't expect the big powerful thing to be at the beginning. They kind of didn't even really think about it, but that's him. That's him pushing it down. That was like insanely, but yeah, I see what you mean. It didn't flow like a normal trope would flow. But when you think about it, you're like, oh wait, that's holy shit. They could have all just been crushed then. But I think because of how they split it, and you watch that and they cut it, then the finale, you kind of didn't get that lead up before that. You just get straight into the episode with getting the world crushed. But if you watched it again, upon rewatch, you'll be like, oh, that's holy shit, this is ending. You'll be like, okay. But yeah, I think because of just the way our emotions go, yeah. It was good. Nah, Bella, you wrong. It was good both ways. Good both ways. Good both ways. The plan didn't work perfectly, by the way. It didn't. The one thing I found funny, so I assume with the tower and then standing at the top, they wanted it to be stopped in time for the portal for them to climb up that tower thing, but instead it crashed the tower thing and get into the portal. What if the portal didn't spawn on top of them? But I guess because I don't know how they guaranteed that the portal they were going to be able to get from the top of that tower. I don't know about that. There must be something else. I don't know. But like, what if they were standing on top of this tower and the portal was just over here and they couldn't reach it? But I guess there must have been a reason that maybe I missed as to why that portal would have spawned on top of them. I don't know. I'm happy that they didn't make Henry good either. He enjoyed the powers. He enjoyed being bad. I just liked all characters being there and just killing him. And I like that 11 killed herself in front of someone, if she did kill herself or if it was an illusion. Because it's just like, hey, proof I'm dead. Stop looking for me. Stop terrorizing my family. I'm dying. Leave them alone. You weird doctor. Leave them alone. But yeah, no, what are the plot holes? No, I genuinely want you to type plot holes and then I'll say. Oh, I'll think about that. Hopper breaking the glass was the turning point we needed. Yeah, I liked that. The thing that messed up their plans was themselves. Yeah, I know what you mean, Coley. I mean, if you hope she's dead, that's up for you too. Derek being stronger than Henry? Slay. No, not a plot hole. Derek is jacked. Because he's delightful. Alright, plot filled. The one thing, yeah, plot hole. I don't know if this is, it's not a plot hole, but yeah, I would have liked to know what happened to the military.
What happened to Derek?